Remember when I said weight loss happens in the present moment? You have to be your future self now. In order to make that transformation, you have to be that transformation in the present moment. Well, we're gonna elaborate on that more. We are gonna talk about the importance of weight loss and spirituality. And the most spiritual thing you can do is be present. Welcome to another edition of Snake Diet Diaries, where I am documenting my journey to becoming whole, to shredding all the weight, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally I've been carrying for a long time. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Daniella Joy and I've lost over 100 pounds. This is my progress thus far. I started my weight loss journey off at 282 pounds. That is morbidly obese for a woman who's 171 centimeters. I know my height, guys. It's 5'7". I'm 5'7". I probably lost some inches due to the car accident I got into last year. Yes, I got into a car accident last year, and adversity is truly the driver to becoming spiritual because it forces you to make changes. And that is exactly what happened with this car accident. After getting into a car accident, I put on a ton of weight after losing a ton of weight. I binge ate, emotionally ate until I ballooned up to 229 pounds. During the summer, I started watching Cole Robinson's videos. He is the creator of the Snake Diet. And then that's when I decided to actually jump into the Snake Diet. Whoever thought that me starting the Snake Diet would become a spiritual journey? Life is freaky. After jumping to the Snake Diet from September to December, I self-coached myself by watching Cole's videos. And then I decided to post my photos in Cole Robinson's Snake Diet motivation group, which is probably, looking back at it now, is the most important thing I did because he's coaching me now, and I did not expect this experience to be like it is. And since I started the Snake Diet, I've lost over 50 pounds. And since I started coaching one-on-one with Cole, I've lost over 30 pounds. So let's do a quick weigh-in. Yesterday, I was weighing in at 179.0 pounds. Today, I'm weighing in at 178.6 pounds for a total loss of 0.6 pounds. Did I do that right? Yeah, total loss of 0.6 pounds. I'm coming down from the whole debacle of last week. This is why it's important not to undereat on keto. And yes, I'm doing keto OMAD because keto OMAD is the most effective tool to keep me in check. It's keeping my emotional eating at bay because I am not getting that dopamine hit as I'm fasting all day. And when you fast all day, it allows you to connect to the present moment. Like my mom was telling me when I was talking to her, she's like, fast. I'm like, little does she know, I definitely fast. And out of all people, my mom told me to fast. Strange. So let's talk about spirituality and weight loss. Now, spirituality is not connected to any religion. And I've been watching Eckhart Tolle and listening to Oprah Winfrey and Eckhart Tolle. We'll go more into that later in the vlog. And like he said, the most powerful thing you can do in your spiritual practice is be in the present moment. Turn off your devices, stop watching the news, and just connect with the present moment. And that could be connecting with another person. That could be connecting with the moment as it is right now. Just being whole in that moment. And this goes back to weight loss. Many of us, when we lose weight, we stress about the scale. We stress about what we're putting in our mouth. We're not in the present moment because we're constantly stressing about things outside of the present moment. But weight loss happens in the present moment. It happens when you are at one with yourself, not worrying about the scale, not worrying about what you're gonna eat, not worrying about getting to your goal weight. Many of us want to rush the process, and I'm guilty of that. And Cole has been reminding me of that day in and day out. Don't rush the process. Trust the calories. There are going to be days where if you're sticking to, let's say, a 1,200 calorie diet, you stick to it, there are going to be days where the scale goes up and down. But you have to trust the process. Don't identify with the fluctuations. Identify with what you're doing in the present moment. Are you sticking to those calories? Are you sticking to your routine? Are you really enjoying the process? Which is another thing Cole kept telling me, just enjoy the journey. Just let it go. Stop rushing to get to your goal weight, because when you get to your goal weight, there is no big prize that happens at the end of it. The goal is to be present. The goal is to be in the moment. That is how you're going to keep the weight off. Too many people rush to losing weight to only gain it back. And another thing about being present and delicate and in the moment with weight loss is that it teaches you about your body. You understand your body more. Whereas if you're rushing to lose weight, you're gonna miss understanding your body. You're gonna miss those connections. And that's the beauty of it. Weight loss is a spiritual journey if you're doing it right. And the spiritual journey is practicing presence. Anyway, I elaborate on this more in the car. I just went to the concussion clinic, so let's just jump to that scene. In this vlog, I'm gonna share with you full calories and the whole lot, so let's get to it. Stress, anxiety, fear is literally wanting the present moment to be different than what it is. It is lack of acceptance. And as you guys know, I've been going through a lot of emotional turmoil. Right now it's anger, but anger is literally fear. And it's just a manifestation of not wanting things to be the way they are and resisting the present moment. And when you create resistance, you create suffering. A lot of the suffering that we have in this world is inflicted on ourselves. It's not so much the external circumstances, but it's how we think about the external circumstances and the potential in our mind of the external circumstances getting worse. Present moment is where happiness is found. And Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now is a book I need to get my hands on. He written in 1999. And I just got back from the concussion clinic. And when I'm there, they put lasers on my body and they help me relax my system. And I listen to things. And I was listening to an Instagram Live with Eckhart Tolle and Oprah. Oprah Winfrey was the one that really helped bring Eckhart Tolle out there. Being at this concussion clinic is an example of what I'm about to say. Without me going through this adversity or the adversities I have in my life, but let's use the most recent adversity of the car accident, I would not have been open to being in this spiritual awakening. I would not have been open to really making this transformation and losing all of this weight. Because of this accident, I have propelled to new heights. And it has allowed me to tackle adversity differently. There's a point when you go through adversity and you go through a rough time where you have an awakening moment and you realize that I can either tackle this difficult situation in an unconscious manner, in a reactive manner, in a manner where I don't want to feel anything, in a manner of anger, fear, anxiety, blame, or I can react to this situation in a conscious manner, in a manner of stillness. And people tend to confuse stillness with lack of action. When you are still and you're practicing being in the present moment, and this is a lifestyle, this is a way of living, this is the spiritual way of living, and it doesn't matter what's going on around you, stillness gives you the power to handle a situation in the right way and not in a way where the ego mind comes into play. And I was learning all of this, all from this little Instagram Live that Evan Carmichael saved on his YouTube channel between Oprah and Eckhart Tolle. And when you accept the isness of this moment, that's when your true power comes into reality. And I've been resisting. I've been resisting a lot. I've been resisting the fact that things happened in my life and I'm not happy about it. But if I just accept the present moment as is, accept the fact that my family is broken, accept the fact that I am going to leave this unhappy relationship because I'm not willing to put in any work anymore. It's been 10 years. Accepting the fact that I need to make this move in order to grow is the first place to start. And I remember back in September when I was going through this hell, I just prayed to God every day to just like get me through, to put the right people in my life to get me through. And I think Cole Robinson is in my life for a reason. We've never met, but he's teaching me things on a deep spiritual level. He's the one who's been like, you gotta be in gratitude. And when we think about gratitude, it's like, oh, writing down what you're grateful for. No, gratitude is a way of life. It's appreciating the now. It is understanding that transformation takes time and that patience is key. And obviously someone with that ability to say that to me went through this process themselves. So there was a point where I was trying to self-sabotage, and I tend to do this. I self-sabotage myself. And I was not particularly, let's say I was pissed off at Cole for absolutely no reason at all. I wasn't pissed off at Cole. I was pissed off at myself, and I was deflecting that onto him because of something he said. But I'm only grabbing on to one thing he said, but he did say another thing. And I do that because I guess it's a form of self-sabotage, because I know Cole is helping me out a lot right now. And I'm trying to like push him away. But he has done so much work that I think he knows what is going on. I think he knows that I am suffering right now, and he's not taking it to heart. That was a hard one to admit, because I do that a lot. And that's why I isolate myself from people. I do. I don't know. But I'm going to practice being in the present moment, like he says. So it's such a beautiful day here in Calgary. You know, I'm blessed. I'm getting help with this concussion, and I'm able to go to Good Life Fitness, a gym that I couldn't afford before because it was so expensive. It's a beautiful gym, you know, and I'm able to do this. And I have a car that I can use. And I'm here in this moment, and I'm okay. There is nothing happening in this present moment. Staying in the present moment will give me the power to handle whatever life throws at me in the future. So I'm going to go to the gym and get a good workout in.
Aunque yo hice todo para mantenerte mío, te fuiste y se rompió mi coro ese día. Ahora eres fantasma, el que me persigue. Te ataste a mi alma. Yo no quiero no más domingo sin ti. Todo lo quiero pasar contigo, baby, yeah. Y para siempre esto veámonos, ¿crees? Déjame ayudarte, ve. Esto veámonos, ¿crees? Déjate a ver. Esto en casa, cuenta las horas, todos se lloran sobre ti, babe. Pero mis ojos están tan secos como los besos que tú me diste. Ay, peleé un poco, a mí me hace loco, pero no como tú, no. Sabes que yo extraño tu culo y espero todo eso. Yo no quiero no más domingo sin ti. Todo lo quiero pasar contigo, baby, yeah. Y para siempre esto veámonos, ¿crees? Déjame ayudarte, ve. Esto veámonos, ¿crees? Déjate a ver.
All right, today was a good day. I had 1,471 calories, 64 grams of protein, a little on the low side, but it's okay, 124 grams of fat, and net carbs at 16 grams. I broke my fast at 20 hours and 30 minutes, and I broke my fast with some bacon, stuffed olives, and some Brix dill pickles. And then for my other 2 meals, they were identical. I had burgers in the form of ground beef with some dark chocolate, almond butter, and coconut oil. The coconut oil is to help keep things flowing. And yeah, that was my day. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and if you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of food emojis, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Thank you for being here. Take care. Bye.